Well, hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee and I got my grandkids here and Tracy's here. Say hi, Tracy.
Hi.
She's watching the kiddos for me while I cook. But I've got 5 pounds of beautiful homemade sausage from my local butcher that we're gonna cook, and I'm also gonna do some sheet pan hash browns for them. They're hiding behind me. They are so fun. So we're going to put that together, and then I am going to cut these up because I bought these nectarines and they need to be used up. So I'm going to give them food for breakfast as well, and we're going to cut those up right now. I'm using my dehydrated hash browns, and those are rehydrating right now. So as soon as those are rehydrated, we'll be able to, come on. There we go. We'll be able to get that going. Okay. This cut up. That way you get a little fruit with it too. We got a busy day today. It's nice out today. In the 70s. We've got a wildfire not too far from us, friends. And I think, did they say, Tracy, they have it almost contained. Thank you, Jesus. It was only about 10 miles, 10, 12 miles from us?
I'm not too sure.
I think Coltnish is about 10, 12 miles away. Okay. We got that done. Let me wipe this off. I like to make my sausage in these pans. And that way, what's left over, I freeze. I cut up in squares and freeze them. And it's nice for pulling them out for breakfast. I'm just heating them up. So that's what I do. Okay. We're just going to put that right down on there. All right, now with this, I'm going to get a little oil on my hands, because that makes it a little easier to spread the sausage, because the sausage is very sticky. But it spreads nicely when you got a little oil on your hands. And this 5 pounds of sausage fits in my half sheet pan beautifully. Get that all spread nice. This will be ready for the oven. It makes some really nice sausage squares, and it's so much easier than frying it in a frying pan. And you can make a lot at a time for make-ahead. So there it is. I don't need to season this or anything. I love getting that from my local butcher. All right, so that's set and ready to go. All right, now I've got my hash browns there. And these are from my my dehydrated hash browns. I love them. I get them at Sam's and they're wonderful. These have to cool down a little bit before I put any eggs in them because I did rehydrate them with boiling water. So we're going to let these cool. But in the meantime, we're going to set our oven to 400. Perfect. I need to move this tray up. No, I don't need to move that tray up. It's perfectly fine. While this is still hot, we're going to do our 4 tablespoons of butter in here. And that way it will melt. Put that down in there. Okay. I don't want to put eggs in here yet or anything else in here yet because it is still a little too hot. But we just melted the butter in there. So we'll just leave that set for a few more minutes. Okay, I got my half sheet pan here. Let me get a couple of eggs out. Nice big jumbo eggs. Can you believe that? Wait till you see that one, friends. I mean the cheese. I dropped my egg on the floor and it never cracked. Amazing. Let me rinse it off. Okay, we're gonna crack this in here. I gave them oyster shells because their eggs were getting a little weak. And it turned out wonderful. We're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here. Okay. We're gonna put some salt in here and some pepper and some garlic. Okay. Last, we're gonna do the cheese. I'm gonna put between 1 and 2 cups in here. So a couple good big handfuls, because you know a handful of cheese is a cup. That might be a little more. So I'll make this next handful not so big. There. That's about 2 good cups of cheese. That's going to be wonderful. Okay. Now, we're just going to mix this all up. I want to break these eggs up that just stuck in there. My grandkids are going to love these. I love Hashbrowns. And the sheet pan hash browns just make everything so much easier, especially when you're cooking for a crowd. These are good also in a waffle iron. Wonderful. I want to mix this real good. Okay. Okay, now I know I got paper on there. And actually, instead of spray, I'm just going to do a little bit of oil on this paper. All right. We're going to put this all on here and then spread it out. Beautiful. Don't waste any. Scrape that bowl out, friends. Okay? All right. here we go. We'll get this spread all around, and this will be divine. Look at that. Gorgeous. I need to lower this just a little bit so you can see my counter. Okay, so all this is going in the oven at 400 degrees. So let's get it put in there. We're going to put the sausage in there first. On that side. And then put this on that side. Okay, friends, so when that's done, I'm going to say it's going to take that sausage and all that at least 40 minutes, you know, because I want the hash browns a little on the crispy side. So it'll take about 40 minutes for me. And we'll be back when that's done. Okay, friends, so while we are waiting, the sausage is done, but we're still waiting a little bit for the hash browns. So while we're waiting, I'm going to slice up one of my homemade beautiful loaves of white bread so that I can give my grandbabies and everybody some toast. I love this slicer. And if anybody's looking for a nice bread slicer, I do think I have a link to this in my Amazon shop. Or my Amazon. I do think I have a link to this in my description box. Nice, beautiful slices of bread that does. I love that. I'm just going to set this back in here, and then it's all sliced. We can have it for sandwiches, because this evening we're going to do some homemade tomato sandwiches, and they'll be wonderful for that. Okay. Let's cut and put back. I don't usually slice my bread for the market stand, but if somebody orders bread and asks me if I'll slice it, then I go ahead and slice it. And I slice it with this. Works wonderful. Okay, so that is done. I'll show you. I usually just take my little pizza cutter and I just cut it into nice squares. I did already drain the excess grease off as it come out of the oven. Beautiful. We're gonna taste this. My butcher makes the best breakfast sausage ever. Alrighty, friends, this is all done. And I can serve up my grandbabies. Look at how nice these turned out. And they're crispy on the bottom. I just cut them with the scissors. We're gonna give them one of those. We're gonna give them a slice of toast. I need to get a spoon out. We're going to give them a couple little pieces of nectarine because they love that. And we're going to give them a piece of sausage, and I always cut it up. I'm going to show you this. Now this is for a little one. Take a look, friends. at the hash browns in the under part of them. Beautiful golden brown. So I'm gonna get my babies fed. I had fun with you making breakfast in the kitchen. The leftover, I can freeze both of these. You can freeze for later too. I cut them in serving size, and I just go ahead and I flash freeze them, and then I wrap them and they're ready for another meal. So perfect. But anyway, you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me in the kitchen for a little breakfast run, and I'll see you in the next video. And thanks, friends, for watching.